2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come?
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David Thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Irving. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. And it's Durant. And it's Harden in at the one spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Griffin. Irving dishes to Harden. Over Holiday. Harden can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Jordan kicks to KD. Passes it to Harden. 6 to shoot. Nets passing it around. Here's Irving. He can't get that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here's Holiday. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Durant in the corner. And it doesn't even draw iron.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again. Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Giannis. Right side, Griffin. The feed to Jordan. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Harden against Holiday. Harden kicks to Irving. Harden outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the Nets miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Giannis throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here is Harden. Griffin kicks to Jordan. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Irving. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
Bucks leading by 6. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. DiVincenzo with it. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Durant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Portis. It's blocked. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it. And they're able to recover. It's good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Dinwiddie covering. Here's the pass to Connaughton. It's stolen by Brown.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
2 on the clock. Claxton with the bucket.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Milwaukee on top. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
We've got Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He feeds it to Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the Nets, Harris is checked in for Durant. Harden comes in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here is Holiday. It's hauled in by Claxton. Middleton against Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Harris. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 10.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Brown comes in for Joe Harris. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. Middleton drives in. The dish now to Lopez. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now a 5-point Bucks lead. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Harden against DiVincenzo. Bucks leading by 5. Holiday goes in. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And finished off by Brown.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Now here is Holiday. Dishes it to Middleton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Here's Irving. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 5. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Yep, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Outside Irving. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the middle. It's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. And Harris subbed in for Irving. Nets trail by 5. Here's KD. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got 5.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Portis. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got his first points in this one.
Boy, dictating the action. That's what Forbes does here on the drive. And that's what I tell him to keep doing.
Dinwiddie outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Now here's Middleton. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Durant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 7 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Durant. Some solid defense there from KD. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Durant. Kyrie Irving comes in for Brown. And it's Harden in for Dinwiddie. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's Irving missing.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
First one falls for him. Milwaukee making a switch here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Harden outside. Pass to Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perceptions.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. And getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Griffin finds Irving. Here's Jordan, goes back up, and he lays it straight in. Jordan's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Forbes, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-6 run. In the corner, Irving with it. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Irving. And the 3 off target.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Tucker. Here's the 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Bucks trail by 3. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Kicks it to Tucker.
Well, you've got to respect Jordan as a shot blocker. He's one of the best in the league. His length and explosiveness.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets out in front. They finish off the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days, and as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Dinwiddie kicks to Johnson on the wing. Harden. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo, and he comes up with the deuce.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Nets leading by 3. Dinwiddie outside. Harden finds Dinwiddie. Back to Harden. Dinwiddie outside. 4 on the shot clock.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And again, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Bucks trail by 3. The pass to Holiday. Dinwiddie with the steal. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Nets with possession here. Nets leading by 3. Johnson left side. Here's Claxton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Nets, Kevin Durant's checked in for Green. Joe Harris comes in for Johnson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. Irving with a clean look. Dinwiddie, great positioning on the putback. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. It's tipped. Here's Irving. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Durant in the corner. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Forbes.
Forbes looking more than comfortable having the ball in his hands in these spots. Not afraid to take the big shot. Bryn Forbes getting busy.
On the wing, Harris. Offline with his 3. Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And Giannis throws it down.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
The wide open look for Durant. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment, never rattles.
Holiday with the three. Forbes dishes to Lopez. Holiday with the three. But they get it back. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Dinwiddie right side. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Durant finds Irving. To the left wing. Dinwiddie wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Offline. So it's the Nets picking up the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kelly. Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. Here's Harris to the left side wing. Here's Embiid, taken away by Holiday. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Now, here's Green. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Simmons against Holiday. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Giannis with it, outguarded by Simmons, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Harris.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. Here's Curry. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Holiday looking over the floor. Passes to DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Curry passes to Harris. From deep. Curry's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Shoots from the elbow. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And he seems to have a sense for where misses are going. Embiid, so fantastic at getting ideal positioning on the glass.
Now here is Holiday. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
So it's the Bucks now after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's DiVincenzo, and Curry pulls it down. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Philadelphia. Here's Embiid, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Holiday dishes to Middleton. 1:07 left to play in the first. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 3. Good D by Embiid.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Harris kicks to Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. Back to DiVincenzo. The dish to Lopez. 2 points. That one goes.
The strength of Lopez. I mean, he's fantastic at cutting through the contact and converting.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Milton finds Howard. Outside Hill. Now here's Milton. Not a lot of room. Here's Howard. That shot off. Great D that time from Portis. A floater. The shot, no good. No good on that one. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks lead by. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
We've got Teague. PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the three. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Howard with the stuff.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Pass to Portis. Dishes it to Forbes. Back to Portis. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Forbes has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here's Teague. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And he gets the bucket.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Now, here's Milton. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Korkmaz passes to Scott. Here's Howard. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Howard. Milton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Then for the 76ers, Simmons checked in for Scott. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Pass to Connaughton. Over to the wing. Here's Middleton. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Maxey down low. Howard, good. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's Howard's comfort zone, in close, near the bucket.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's a real menace underneath. Once Simmons gets established position, you basically have to whack him.
No good on that one. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for PJ Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. And it's Seth Curry in for Hill. Now here's Middleton. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And Philadelphia making a change here. Green's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Simmons passes to Curry. Embiid kicks to Curry. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Simmons dishes to Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Simmons looking around. Pass to Embiid. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Curry wide open from outside off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Lopez. Basket counts. Lopez has got 5 now.
The main area of expertise for Lopez, I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to cash in from there.
Curry kicks to Simmons. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist from Lopez.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Simmons. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Middleton. Back to Lopez. Unloads from 9. Good on the jump shot. He has 7.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Leaps for it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Hill against T. Left side, Portis. Out to the wing. Here's Connaughton. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
Back to Korkmaz. Good on the shot. Here's Teague. .139 left to play in the third. Here's Forbes. And it's off from 3-point range. The 76ers trail by 12. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Milton with it. And the shot goes in. Milton's got his second basket of the game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
T kicks to Connaughton. Tries from 16. Portis can't get it to go.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. He's got a clear path. Pull up Shea. And it comes off the front of the rim. 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Korkmaz passes to Howard. And the lead is down inside single digits. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for T. Then for the 76ers, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Mike Scott. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And Maxey's subbed in for Shake Milton. And Holiday kicks to Forbes. Just 4 to shoot. Up again. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Eight seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Howard. Stolen by Middleton. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer, has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. They get the rebound. Embiid up and in on the layup. Embiid's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Philadelphia. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. At one point, they led by 16. Middleton looking it over. No good on the three. The 76ers trail by 6. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Harris. Feeds it to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Hill passes to Embiid. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Here's Middleton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes.
And we know Embiid can shoot the ball, which is why he fools defenders with the pump fake.
And he knocks down the first one. Milwaukee making a switch here. Teague's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Teague drives in, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, when Teague has a step or two on the drive, he'll shield the ball and do his best to draw contact.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now Simmons, he kicks to Curry. Goes up to the stripe, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, you can definitely see a difference.
Now the pass to Teague. He feeds it to Lopez. And Embiid with the block.
Oh, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
For 3, Harris. That shot is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Giannis with it, now guarded by Simmons, and Giannis gets it to go.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Simmons against Teague, and now we've got the intentional foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Here's Simmons, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
Passes it to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Holiday. But they recover it. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. He's got space. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead. Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Giannis outside. Good.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Curry's shot is off. Bucks leading by 4. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Kick out to Giannis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo against Curry. He dishes it to Embiid. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make some shots.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Giannis Davis up top. Count it!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simmons dishes to Curry. Green with the ball. Clock at 6. Green, yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, there's nothing like seeing Green get his hands dirty on the glass. He's going to work and get him rewarded with the putback.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
On the wing, Holiday. No good there. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the... Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now, here is Young, Hunter. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Holiday. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Now, here is Young. Collins kicks to Young. To the middle. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Lob pass to Capella. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. 7-foot shot, and the rejection by Collins. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. Young outside, inside. Lopez with the steal. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Young with the ball. To the paint. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Giannis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it. Quick, athletic, explosive. Holiday will leave you in the dust.
Young dishes to Capella. Outside Collins. He kicks it to Young. Down low. Here's Capella. Stolen by Holiday. Young with the steal. Capella finds Collins. The kick out to Young. Back to Collins. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. And Milwaukee the other way now. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Drew does it how it's supposed to be done. Changes ends quickly, puts himself in the right position to finish.
Young looking around. Basket good. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Bucks trail by 5. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Young. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo. It's good on the putback.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Collins. From outside the arc, Lopez grabs the board. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. And Lopez gets it to go.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Now, here is Young. To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Giannis. Unable to get that one.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawk. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
We've got Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in it with the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Portis. No good. That would have tied it.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Herter passes to Williams. Now, here's Okongwu. Tight defense on him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Connaughton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
To the inside. He gets it in there. Herder's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. Dunn comes in for Williams. Back to Dunn. Pass to Herder. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Bucks trail by 10. Connaughton passes to Portis. Kicks it to Forbes. Back to Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton outside. 5 on the clock, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Atlanta leading by 10. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
Dunn passes to Snell. Here's Okongwu. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Middleton for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dunn outside. 1:46 left in the first half. Here's Snell, defended by Middleton. Now Dunn feeds to Okongwu. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And stolen by Okongwu. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bogdanovich comes in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Tony Snell. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bruno Fernando comes in for Clint Capella, and Hunter subbed in for Dunn. Young outside. Over Lopez. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 7.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Misses in close. It's stolen by Kumbo. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage in the period was 7. That's all for now.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And guys, without question, Okongwu displaying his skills today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's Collins. And it's Fernando in at the 5 spot.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Back to Lopez. DiVincenzo with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Holiday after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Antetokounmpo, no good. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Middleton outside. The pass to Lopez. Now here's Middleton, and the basket is good.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Young pass to Fernando. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Bogdanovich passes to Fernando. He dishes it to Young. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Pass to Forbes. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They get it again.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Bucks trail by 6. Dishes it to Forbes. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Herter. Sinks the three-pointer. Herter's got 5.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herter off the catch.
Passes it to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Back to Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. There's 1:26 left to play here in the third. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Now, here is Gallinari. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. The 11-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Bucks trail by 9. And here's the fast break. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Portis. Shot to stop the run. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great look by Portis. For a young player, he really understands what they're trying to do.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Here's Williams. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from three-point range. Reddish kicks to Williams. One second left, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 8-point lead. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Atlanta with the ball. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now done. Outside Williams. To the middle. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First free throw is good. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins. And it's Reddish in for Lou Williams.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now the pass to Reddish. Okongwu dishes to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish. For a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Here's Holiday. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Reddish the pass to Okongwu.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Hawks leading by 3. And here is Dunn. The dish to Reddish. To the right side. Clock at 4. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
I like how Reddish just keeps his head up and finds the right guy to give it to.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Young. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Capella finds Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Defensively, just when you think you have Young's shot timed out, he pulls it back down.
He doesn't get the second one. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Teague. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Not a surprise to see Teague stepping up when his team needs him. Huge score right there.
Young passes to Capella. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lob pass to Capella. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Milwaukee. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Ejected by Teague.
And who would have thought it would be Teague to send that shot away? Great block.
Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. For Milwaukee, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Offensive rebound, and he commits the intentional foul. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Herter. Out left to the wing. Collins finds Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Young. Unloads from 13. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Teague, the pass to Portis. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
Teague, the pass to Connaughton. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Giannis with some nice D. And so the Hawks take the win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Now here's Giannis. Pass to Lopez. No good on that one. Good D by Jordan. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. KD passes to Harris. Middleton on the wing, covered by Irving. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Harden outside. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Good on both. And so just over a minute and a half played. Harden surveying the D. And Harden with the stop.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Harden. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. DiVincenzo against Irving. And it's sent back by KD. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. But they'll get another chance. Irving passes to Jordan. And stolen by Portis. Here's Tucker. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Shoots from the baseline. The rebound by Middleton.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Tucker. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
The Bucks trail. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Passes to Portis. Jordan with the rebound. The Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Durant with a wide open look. No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Forbes the pass to Tucker, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
Harden outside. The pass to Irving. And the 3 off target. Here's Forbes, and he converts the layup. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here is Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Green. Harden dishes to KD. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Eight seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Teague. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, impeccable work from Jeff Teague inside, showing great patience down in the lane.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin.
I think the underdog story, started when
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks, they've got P.J. Tucker, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Here's DiVincenzo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. An average number in that regard.
And the Nets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Now, here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Green. Here's Claxton. Lopez covering. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots from the right block, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Bucks making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Bucks leading by 5. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And it's blocked by Brown. They retain possession. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Middleton drives in, and it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Now, Dinwiddie. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Claxton. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 6 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Joe Harris is checked in for Green. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Teague. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, don't you love how Teague is able to maintain control? He absorbs the hit, finishes through the contact. I tell you, this guy is not shy.
And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Teague against Dinwiddie. Tucker off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nets trail by 12. Here's Brown. Swiped it away. It's tipped. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. And Portis throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Griffin. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Milwaukee now. They've got a 13-2 run goal. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. And it's good for 2. Forbes has got his second basket of the night.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
Dinwiddie outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Forbes. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Brown's got the ball.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Outside Teague. Over to the left wing. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie John. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Middleton finds Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Dinwiddie with it. To the paint. Here's Harris. And it's sent back by Lopez. Holiday inside the line. He's off on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Jordan. Durant in the corner. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Nets. The Bucks working the ball around. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from outside.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, and the Bucks miss again.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Outside Holiday. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
In the corner, it's Harris. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Irving. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Middleton inside the three-point line. He can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. KD's shot is off. Bucks leading by 16. Middleton with it. Picked up by Harris. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Luwawu-Cabarrot, he's checked in for Harris. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Forbes checked in. Now, here is Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
Here's Forbes, and it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Holiday goes in. Here's Lopez, the kick out to Holiday, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis dishes to Forbes. And stolen by Irving. One-on-one here. Picked off in midair. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
And the basket by Harden. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Giannis outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Giannis has got 6 in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from Jordan.
Well, you're allowing DeAndre Jordan to get comfortable. This guy is so efficient as a scorer.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Takes the 3. Giannis with another miss. Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. KD's shot is off.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks leading by 18. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Misses the 3.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
The 3 from Harden. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Ring shot on the way. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good. Nets have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Moving it up, Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Great D that time from Portis.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Here's Luwawu. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it. It's just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Luwawu, the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Holiday at the elbow. Nets trail by 18. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Three-pointer connects from three-point range.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
There's the pass to Dinwiddie. Taken away by Holiday. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. The 3. The rebound by the Nets. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Bucks also changing it up. Pat Connaughton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bucks.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Connaughton. Jordan with the rebound. And here we go. Green inside the three-point line. The shot misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Teague finds DiVincenzo from past the arc. Teague can't hit. Outside Irving. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Poked away and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Into the lineup for the Bucks. Brook Lopez.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo against Green. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Right wing. Here's Lopez. It's off. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Embiid disagrees strongly.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Brook Lopez. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Tucker in at the power forward. And for Philadelphia, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Green is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Curry. Over Giannis. Nice shot from the wing. We played just over a minute here in the first. Giannis dishes to Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
And when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Curry. There's Green with the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Fast break. Milwaukee goes up, flushes it down to finish the break.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And here is Simmons to the right side. Embiid kicks to Thibault. No good on the 3. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. At the elbow, Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The defender there makes a poor choice, underestimating Green's savvy. Results in the trip to the line.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this. The 76ers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside Holiday. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8-point game. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Lopez dishes to Giannis. Here's Tucker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the inside. It's tipped. And that one's good. Thibault.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
1:30 left in the first quarter. Thibault finds Simmons. Over onto Tacumbo. No good from Simmons.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Harris comes in for Ben Simmons. Korkmaz checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Green. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. And the Bucks with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Back to Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Milton the pass to Harris. No good on the triple. Now the Bucks moving it up. And Tucker kicks to Middleton. Here's Connaughton. Offensive rebound. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Being able to go through adversity and come up.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that works wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Harris. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
The 76ers trail by 13. Now the 76ers on the break. Howard kicks to Milton. Harris against Portis. Harris, good.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
The pass to Portis. Kicks to Tucker. Pass to Connaughton. Over to the wing. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Howard. It's good on the putback. Howard's got it back down to single digits for the 76ers.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great position.
Tucker dishes to Forbes. Rejected by Harris. Fast break. Here we go. Bobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Good work there as it goes. Portis has got 8 points. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Now, here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Howard. Here's Korkmaz. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And Holiday kicks to Portis. Back to Holiday. Over Simmons with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. He's got 10.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Hill passes to Embiid. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Chalk up 2 there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Hill looking it over. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, whether George Hill has started, which he's done a lot in his career, or come off the bench, he's a guy that you like in your rotation as a steadying force.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Milwaukee holding on. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to it's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 11. And you. Thanks for joining.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Green is out there with Curry, and it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And it's Thibault in the corner. Stolen by Holiday. To the middle. And Tucker kicks to DiVincenzo. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Offline with his 3. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Trailing by 13. That one goes. Count it.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
DiVincenzo with it. He's got 6. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
The 76ers trail by 13. Here's Thibault, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
Free throw drops in there for Thibault. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys. There are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
The 76ers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Bryn Forbes.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Bucks leading by 12. Outside Teague. Outside Antetokounmpo. Back to Teague. For 3, Middleton. He can't hit that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Howard, the pass to Hill. Back to Howard. Green, bounce pass. Howard kicks to Green. Teague against Hill. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Jeff Teague. Jumps up. Here's Portis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris. For Milwaukee, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Green, and it's Shake Milton in for Curry. Here's Harris. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And again, the Bucks miss. The 76ers trail by 12. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Teague. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Well, at 6'2" and 182, Jeff Teague really had to use all the strength in his body to get that shot off, despite getting hit.
Howard, the pass to Milton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Now Simmons on the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Good on the second free throw. And here is Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Count it.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Passes it to Thibault. And the pass to Embiid. Back to Thibault. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Holiday. Dishes it to Tucker. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. He feeds it to Lopez. Over Thibault. That's tipped. Now the 76ers on the break. And here's Green outside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 14 points. And Giannis throws it down.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Now here is Hill. He kicks it to Green. Pass to Thibault. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Joel Embiid. Here's Holiday. Down low. It's deflected. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Chris Middleton's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Embiid. Over Lopez. The 9-foot shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Milwaukee leading by 8. Kicks it down to Middleton. A 3-ball. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Curry. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Curry with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Passes it to Green. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. The drive by Simmons. That one goes in, and now it's just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Simmons with the rebound. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Green. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Now the Bucks moving it up. The wide open look here for Holiday. Milwaukee the rebound. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Gets an open look and hits. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Outside, Simmons. And there's the pass to Thibault. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Outside Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And stolen by Simmons.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Middleton with it. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And so the Bucks take the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare. For the game. And now it's ended up.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Lays it up off the glass. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Young is double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
So it's the Bucks now.
Check Giannis.
Holiday looking over the floor. Giannis outside. From outside, off the mark. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now Young. He kicks to Bogdanovich. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long. They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Young outside. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here.
When Capella plays with force inside, watch out. I like his intensity.
Bucks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Now the dish to Lopez. Here's Middleton. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And here's Young. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And that one goes long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Young. 5 points in the game. Inside, 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Bucks trail by 7. Here is Forbes. Pass to Portis. Back to Forbes for the 3. The shot will not fall. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Herter. Here's Capella. And he makes that one. Capella's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Here is Forbes, defended by Young.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's Herter. Atlanta gets it back. Here's Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Boy, Capella is a real force inside. I mean, when he gets this close, you pretty much have to foul him.
He hits the second from the line. Right side, Portis. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Chris Dunn. Okongwu is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Williams. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Williams scanning the floor. To the wing right side. Dunn passes to Capella. Rebound, Milwaukee. Pass to Tucker. Fast break, Milwaukee. Yes, that goes in.
And sometimes it's simply a matter of effort. Tucker outworking people in transition.
Dunn outside. The pass to Okongwu. Snell from outside. The shot misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Now the Bucks moving it up.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Dunn kicks to Snell. The tray. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 9.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Forbes the pass to Portis. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Out to the right wing. Snell dishes to Okongwu. Puts one up from 19, and that one drops for him. Forbes has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Passes it to Capella. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 3-point Bucks lead. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Collins checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Kicks it out to Giannis. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young. At the elbow, Collins. And he starts out with the miss in this one. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 15-4 run. For 3, Middleton. Lopez finds Middleton. Count that one.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Holiday against Young. Hunter, the pass to Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Giannis. High post Lopez. Okongwu grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On deep, Collins, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And
now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first quarter was a difficult one for Milwaukee. They wasted no time putting themselves in. And that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint. Holiday gets the bucket.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Young up top, guarded by Holiday. Outside Collins. Down low, stolen by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
DiVincenzo comes up empty down low.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Young against Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Just 4 to shoot. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Giannis passes to Nwora. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Nwora. And again, the Bucks miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Giannis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Now here's Teague, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Giannis, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Collins checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for Bruno Fernandez. And it's Williams in for Chris Dunn. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Holiday. Portis trying to free himself. The shot by Holiday, no good. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. Three-pointer, Snell. Another three for Atlanta.
Don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's Atlanta. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Then it's Williams. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Fernando in at the 4. So that's the Hawks 5. Williams passes to Fernando. Misses from short range. Bucks trail by 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Atlanta leading by 4. Outside Williams. Kicks to Reddish. Here's Fernando. To the inside. It's stolen by T. And the pass to Tucker. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Back to Williams. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. There's the lob at Kumbo. Here's Snell, defended by DiVincenzo. A shot by Reddish, no good. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Lopez. The layup missed.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Snell. The shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. And this is a critical possession, not one they can afford to come up empty on.
Williams passes to Okongwu. Reddish with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. Reddish kicks to Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 4. Holiday goes in. And Holiday throws it down.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Outside Williams. Safety move. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one is on Holiday.
Even-keeled is Williams. Calm in the eye of the storm. Hits a big one there.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Tony Snell. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Outside Williams. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a three-point game. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Capella against Middleton. Nice move. It's good.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Giannis drives in. Holiday against Young. It's stolen by Capella. One-on-one fast break. It's Young on the wing. He feeds it to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul.
Oh, great dunk.
Goodness! That was special. And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Back to Collins. Capella. It's in!
Yeah, on fire tonight. I mean, Capella's scoring numbers can come from a lot of directions. Lots of dunks, lay-ins, and putbacks. They can add up quickly.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for David.